You know you treated me like shit. You better own it.
I heard you, baby. I heard you.
You don't give a
Fans have been watching Angela and Michael's relationship for years, full of fights and misunderstandings. But now, a much darker side of their marriage is coming to light, beyond anything shown on TV. It all started when the police found disturbing videos of what Michael has been going through. The footage, from security cameras and personal recordings, shows Angela being aggressive toward Michael, proving he faced serious abuse. This includes throwing things, insults, and even physical violence. Stay tuned, because the details we're about to share will change everything you thought you knew about this couple.
You said all what you have to say.
I ain't said nothing I want to say. That's just a goddamn appetizer, mother.
Things really escalated between Angela and Michael, and it all became clear during a routine police check. Neighbors had complained about their loud arguments, so the cops checked security footage from their home and nearby cameras. What they found was shocking evidence of domestic abuse that Michael had been quietly enduring for years. The footage, which was later shown to their family, reveals how tough things were for Michael. In one clip, Angela is seen throwing kitchen utensils at him in anger, barely missing him as he tries to protect himself. In another, she's verbally attacking him while cornering him in the living room. She's even seen physically pushing him when he tries to calm her down. These clips don't just show isolated incidents, they reveal a pattern of abuse. Angela's mood swings are extreme, turning small disagreements into big fights. Michael often tries to avoid more conflict by retreating.
I want to believe that there's no way to defend him. He broke my heart, like he really broke my heart, He really broke my heart. I didn't deserve this.
To another room, but that only seems to make Angela look worse. When the footage was released, it shocked both fans and the police. Fans who admired Angela's tough persona began to see the darker side of her behavior and realized how much Michael had been suffering while trying to hold it all together. Meanwhile, the police, who were initially doubtful because of the couple's reality TV fame, were disturbed by what they saw. This wasn't just a couple arguing. It was clear evidence of ongoing domestic violence that needed serious attention. Release of the footage sparked a larger conversation about domestic abuse, especially when the woman is the abuser and the man is the victim. This challenges old ideas about what abuse looks like. For Michael, having this footage out in the open has been a mixed experience. On one hand, it finally gives him the validation he has been seeking. He has hinted at his struggles for years, but no one really listened, often brushing it off as just part of their reality show antics. Now, he is proof of the reality he faced behind closed doors. On the other hand, watching those clips is painful for Michael. They remind him of the tough times he went through, feeling alone and scared in a foreign country, far from his family and friends in Nigeria. The footage brings back memories of nights spent trying to escape the abuse.
Angie, it's okay, please.
It's not okay, Michael. You're a lying son of a b****. I've protected you for 4 years, and I know you're just stupid, but when you do that right there, there's no way you could love me. When you're telling another you love them when I'm in the bed with you. You don't want me to believe you love me?
Angie, it's okay, please. Please.
Without risking his future. Being an immigrant made things even more difficult, as he relied on Angela for his legal status in the US, which played a big role in why he put up with the abuse for so long. 3. Michael's feelings about possibly pressing charges against Angela are complicated. He knows it's the right thing to do not just for himself, but for others who might be in similar situations. The footage gives him the strength to seek justice and break free from the cycle of abuse. But the thought of dragging their personal issues into a long legal battle is intimidating. He has already started to rebuild his life and find happiness after all. The chaos but going through a legal fight would mean reopening old wounds and facing public scrutiny again. Similarly, there's also a part of him that still feels connected to Angela, a mix of love, guilt, and fear that often comes with these types of relationships. That's why he struggles with the idea of taking legal action against someone he once cared for. He worries about how it could affect both of their lives.
Angie,
Michael,
Yeah. I need to talk to you, Angie.
I don't want to talk right now.
We need to talk.
Michael, don't follow me.
You are my wife.
I'm not
You need
ready for this yet. I didn't even want to be here, Michael.
You know I love you.
No, I don't know you love me. What did you think was going to happen when you put Instagram up? Tell me.
And whether a public legal battle could overshadow the progress he has made in moving on, but deep down he knows that seeking justice is about reclaiming his life and setting an example for others who might feel trapped. Fourth, the release of the police footage showing Angela's abusive behavior has sparked an important conversation about domestic violence. It challenges the old stereotype that men are always the aggressors and women are the victims. This footage clearly shows that abuse can happen in any relationship, regardless of gender. Angela, a woman, is seen not just verbally but also physically attacking Michael, proving that men can be victims of domestic violence too. This situation has opened up a broader discussion about how difficult it can be for men to speak out about abuse. There's a lot of stigma around male victims, which often makes them feel ashamed and silent. Society has a history of downplaying or ignoring what men experience, making things even tougher for them. Angela's actions in the footage remind us that domestic violence isn't just a women's issue. It affects everyone and needs to be taken seriously, no matter who the victim is. Meanwhile, Angela's response to the footage has made things worse for her. Right after it was released, she tried to downplay the situation, calling it just a bad day or normal relationship drama that was blown out of proportion. She suggested that all couples argue and that the footage showed only a moment of frustration. But people weren't buying it. The footage clearly showed a pattern of abuse, not just a simple misunderstanding. The backlash against Angela was quick and harsh. Fans took to social media to express their anger, condemning her actions and questioning her character. One person commented, "When you do evil to others and don't take responsibility for your actions, it comes back to you. It's called karma." Another added, "If you've seen her TikToks and Instas, you'll know she's still ranting. She never asked for forgiveness or apologized. She's basically stalking the man." Her comments are limited because most of them are negative. She only allows positive comments about her appearance. People's view of Angela changed almost overnight, shifting from seeing her as a strong, independent woman to recognizing her as someone who crossed the line into abusive behavior. Many now see her as an abuser who misused her power in the relationship to control Michael. As the footage continues to circulate, people are
Did you tell my daughters all women are stupid?
So what do you expect me to like now? So what is
Let me
it?
tell you something. You better get your ass and get your. You want to get the back up. Back up.
less willing to accept her excuses, but on the legal side, Angela is facing serious challenges that could have long-term effects on her future. The footage provides strong evidence of domestic violence, making it difficult for her to escape the consequences. She could be looking at charges like assault, domestic violence, and even endangerment, all of which could lead to significant penalties, including jail time. Michael's journey after everything that went down with Angela has been all about bouncing back, figuring himself out, and putting his well-being first after going through such a tough time. He is also taking big steps to rebuild his life and find some peace away from the chaos of his marriage. Since their split, Michael has been slowly getting back on his feet. He has been focusing on self-care, reconnecting with his family back in Nigeria, and even checking out new relationships for him moving on from. Angela isn't just about leaving a bad situation, it's also about getting back to who he really is, which got lost in the drama of their relationship as he looks for new love and stability. Michael is proving that you can come out stronger after a rough patch. Pressing charges is another brave move for Michael in a way to find closure. It lets him take control of a story that's often been shaped by Angela's actions and how people see their relationship. By seeking justice, he's reclaiming his power and setting an example for other victims of domestic violence, showing them it's okay to ask for help and that they deserve to be protected. Now we want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the domestic violence happening with Michael? Do you think he made the right call by pressing charges? Share your thoughts in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to check out our latest video.